Senator Marafa.
President Mahmoud Buhari, GCFR, for the virement of funds in the 2018 Appropriation Act to enable agencies of government relevant to the smooth conduct of elections prepare for general elections. Mr. President, I have no attention. Marafa is disturbing me. Marafa and Alero are disturbing me too much. They are distracting me.
The Senator Marafa is disturbing. Don't worry, we'll carry on. Senator Marafa.
Legislative action and findings. The committee made and considered the request as contained in the letters of Mr. President and observed that one, by Mr. President's letters of request for virement / supplementary budget dated 11th July and the one dated 19th September 2018, the total request is the sum of 242,445,322,600 naira. Two, that the request covered the 2019 general election operations of the following agencies: INEC, as per the table, the one for INEC for security, National Security Advisor, Department of State Services, National Security and Civil Defense Corps, Nigeria Police, and Immigration. Three, the executive allocated the sum of 143,512,529,455 naira only for virement in the 2018 Appropriation Act for INEC. Four, the Senate and House Joint Committees on INEC considered and approved the sum of 143,312,256,955 naira 13 kobo only, based on Mr. President's letter of 11 July 2018. And five, the request did not make any specific and categorical specification of where the virement will come from. Recommendations. The committee wishes to recommend one, that the sum of 143,312,256,955 naira 13 kobo recommended by INEC committee, and the additional sum of 45,695,015,438 naira, totaling 189,007,272,303 naira be approved as part of the virement of 2018 budget. Two, source of fund, that the sum of 189,772,393 naira requested for the funding of the 2019 general elections should be vied from both recurrent and capital components of the Special Intervention Program captured in the service-wide vote of the 2018 Appropriation Act as shown below, and be added to the sum of 45.5 billion provided for INEC in the statutory transfers. This will bring the total budget for INEC in the 2018 Appropriation Act to 234,507,272,393 naira. The breakdown of the allocation is shown, and therefore, the revised, like I said, the revised statutory transfer in the Appropriation Act will now be 243,507,272 393 naira. It is pertinent to mention that the recommendation on this interim report cover provisions for the Independent National Electoral Commission General Election Operations. And in making this recommendation, the committee took account of the report of the Joint Senate and House of Representatives Committees on INEC, which met several times with INEC during the recess to justify the need for their component of the request. The final report, which will cover the affected security agencies, will be presented in the next legislative day. Prayer. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I move that the Senate do consider the report of the committee and approve recommendations. Conclusion. On behalf of the Appropriation Committee, we wish to thank the Senate President and the entire leadership of the Senate, and in fact the membership, for the support given to the committee. Thank you very much. I do present the report for your consideration and approval.
One, the committee wishes to recommend that the sum of 143,312,256,955 naira recommended by the INEC committee, and the additional sum of 45,695,015,438, totaling 118,7,272,393 be approved as part of the virement of the 2018 budget. Those in favor of recommendation 1 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Recommendation 2, that the sum of 189,7,272,393 naira requested for the funding of the 2019 general election should be varied from both recurrent and capital components of the special intervention program captured in the service-wide votes of the 2018 Appropriation Act as shown below, and be added to the sum of 45.5 billion provided for INEC in the statutory transfers. This will bring the total budget of INEC in the 2018 budget to 234,507,272,393. Those in favor of recommendation 2 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So, distinguished colleagues, let me join others too in thanking the chairman of Appropriation, and also in thanking the chairman and members, particularly all the members of the INEC committee who, during the period we were on holidays, had a series of meetings to ensure that this report was ready. I want to thank them for this. Then also, I would like the chairman of Appropriation to please liaise with his counterpart in the House, so that we all can be on the same page.